Yo, what is going on, guys? So I ran into a bit of a dilemma. So I had filmed this whole video yesterday over my truck, okay? I'm gonna try to turn this into a truck channel, so if y'all are into trucks, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and y'all are gonna see the progress on this bad boy right here, and this one right here too. It's gonna have what, 1,000 horsepower at the wheels, right? Yeah, he's gonna have 1,000 horsepower. 1,000 horsepower at the wheels probably. But here's the dilemma we ran into. So the first one is, this is a 2-wheel drive on a 6-inch lift. If you know anything about these trucks and the twin I-beam suspension, you know it's not good to lift it. But me being me, wanting to be different, you know I had to. So the problem, and it was supposed to fix the camber, very bad negative when you try to lift it. And yesterday I had filmed this whole entire video on these camber nuts, or bushings, whatever you want to call them, right there, those super chrome ones. And it was supposed to fix the camber, and one side we got to like negative 0.04, which is this side, which you can tell it cambers, but it's not, you know, that bad. And at this point I'm gonna have to live with it, okay? But now this side is a different problem. As y'all can tell, that thing is leaning pretty well this way. Now the camber bushings or nuts that I ordered were supposed to be able to go negative 2 1/4 to positive 2 1/4 to try to, you know, even this out to get it on that 0 scale or whatever. And obviously that thing, I'm gonna hold the camera pretty straight here, and that thing is not straight. I mean, I can walk back. You can tell it's leaning. I'm pretty sure y'all can tell that thing is leaning. You walk over, and that one's not as bad, you see? It's got a little bit more straightness on it, but I'll show y'all the chart so y'all can get a better idea here. Another thing with the camber on these is a little camber is very visible no matter what. So this was before we brought it in this morning. It had negative 0.9 on the left front, which is the driver's side, and then the right front, which is 0.4. okay, so that's before. We go after here, goes to 0.3, and that's the right side. As you can tell, that was the one that was a little more straight up. This was negative 1.1. Not sure how this went to this. It has to do something with the toe and the caster. Every time you pull the tow bars in, or here, it's better if I can look at it and show y'all. Every time you pull those in or out, it moves the tires. So basically, everyone that tells you not to lift a 2-wheel drive with twin I-beam is right, but not all the way right. It's possible with a little bit of this and a little bit of this and a lot of this, watching. Actually, not even watching, that's why I'm making the videos. Looking up stuff on F150 forums. I sound like a nerd, but yes, that's what I've had to do. It's possible. If I wanted to get this thing straight up, I'm probably gonna have to find a camber nut that could be adjustable to -5 and +5. They probably don't even make those. Now, in this video, I might try to mess with this thing a little bit more, but the steering on this thing right now is almost perfect, so I don't even know if I want to mess with it. I'll probably leave it at this just for a little bit. If I start seeing tire wear, then we'll come and do a few adjustments. But let me get a few angles here so y'all can maybe see a little better. So I'm standing on the back of my dad's truck here. I think y'all might be able to see that. I'm not really too sure. Zoom in a little. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. This whole truck is a question. Every time we do something, it's like, well, is it gonna work or is it not gonna work? To be or not to be, you know what I'm saying? I got bored the other day and color matched my hitch. You already know what it is. Flip the drop hitch upside down because this thing cambers, like I told you. In reverse, these things are notorious for cambering when you reverse, which is okay because, you know, it's supposed to happen to an extent. Now, look at that front tire. It's leaning a little bit. And let's go to this one. It's leaning a little bit, but it's much better. Much better than what we started. The reason I'm not gonna post a how-to video on how to do the camber nuts is because we didn't know how to do it ourselves. So I deleted all the videos. But if y'all guys have any questions, comments, concerns about this truck on how we're making stuff work for the most part, other than the camber, that's the only thing we've ever had a problem with is camber and death wobble. steering wise is what I would say. Now, I do have to tell you something. If y'all have an old truck, this is what y'all need, 100%. If y'all have play in your steering wheel and you went over ball joints and everything else, red head gearbox is the way to go. This thing went from having this much play in the steering wheel to that. Now, if y'all are wondering if this is safe, I would say it's safe to an extent. If it was leaning like this, you'd have a problem. But the only reason it's doing this is because that one nut is not holding the steering. You have radius arms, you have the I-beams, you have the tie rods, you have a lot of things holding it. It's just that bushing and bigger tires. And plus, I have 2-inch spacers on this too. Before I put the spacers on, it was pretty good. After I put them on, it screwed it up again. So that's how I know it's possible. It's possible to get these at close to zero. I would say whatever I showed you on that chart earlier, what was it, 0.03, negative 0.03, which is this one. I mean, I'm okay with that. I can live with that right there. That's not too bad. It matches pretty well. It's just more or less an eyesore. For me, it drives good. You know, you can feel the tires and stuff, but it drives good now after we just got it aligned. The only thing is just, it's more or less an eyesore. That's really all it is. Maybe you're wondering, am I gonna fix it? Yes, I'm gonna fix it. Am I gonna fix it right now? I don't know, probably not. I like how it drives right now. I have no play in the steering wheel. I sit there with my hand on the wheel and look forward on the road. Have I ever been able to do that? No, I have not. So I like it right now. The camera's a little bit, I'll have to deal with it. I will get it fixed. Basically, the turn of that bolt. What we did is I think we put them in there completely backwards to begin with. So all we gotta do is grab that bolt, turn it a little bit, but then it's gonna mess up the caster and the toe again. So it's a whole process. It's not easy, guys, but if you wanna do it, it's possible. And let me let y'all in on a little secret. 3-inch body lift coming soon. So, what's this video gonna be called? I don't know. What's the point of this video? To tell y'all, if y'all wanna lift a 2-wheel drive with twin I-beam suspension, it's possible. Is it easy? No. Are you gonna have to be dealing with something every week? Probably. If you use it every single day. This is my daily driver, work truck, mudding truck. Yes, it's 2-wheel drive and it can mud, shut up. Anything you want this thing to do, it can do. Am I going to fix the camber and make a video out of it? Yes, I will. Am I gonna make a video on the body lift? Yes, I will. Anything else I do with this truck is now gonna be videoed. I have all these subscribers and got them 3 years ago from doing flips. Now they're just sitting there, nothing to watch. None of them probably like trucks, but if they do, hey, if not, we gotta start a whole new audience because I'm in this thing now, boys. I'm in it. But yeah, I think it's gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, guys. Just a short little TED Talk, I guess you could call it. Hopefully that will be fixed soon. But like I said, hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.